I looked out this morning and the sun was gone. Turned on some music to start my day, then lost myself in a familiar song. I closed my eyes and I slipped away.
Yeah, I just read her text, it say she blowing up my phone, talking about like when you going home because yeah, she ready spaghetti. Yeah, she ready spaghetti. Yeah, she ready spaghetti. Yeah, she ready spaghetti. The fuck?
What are you doing?
I'm just rereading the rules because when I originally printed them off, it said it was front rack walking lunges and front rack walking lunges, but there was some update at some point in time where now it's front rack walking lunges and back rack walking lunges. So I need to reread and make sure there's no discrepancies. So yeah, it's just a lot of moving parts in this workout and the setup's a little weird. So I just want to make sure we don't make any mistakes. That was me, Perrin Bear, her coach for the last 3 years. Meet 21-year-old CrossFit athlete Lydia Fish. It's Sunday afternoon, and Lydia is warming up for workout 4 of the Hustle Up Last Chance qualifier. This online competition is the final opportunity for athletes to secure a spot at the 2025 CrossFit Games, the ultimate test to crown the fittest on earth. The 2025 CrossFit season kicked off in February with a 3-week online open. Lydia's strong performance earned her a place at Syndicate Crown, an in-person semifinal competition. Though she excelled, Lydia fell short of qualifying for the games by 2 spots. But her top 10 performance opened the door to become eligible for the Last Chance qualifier. 5 grueling workouts over 4 days, with only the winner claiming the final spot at the 2025 CrossFit Games. Yeah, so today this workout has the most moving parts, the most movements, and the most complicated floor setup. So we discussed that ahead of time to make sure we came in here and weren't wasting a bunch of time setting up. So my job really was to kind of get everything set up while she did all of her warm-up, which she self-directed, and then we'll go through a little bit of simulation of transitions with the movements, making sure, testing them on camera to make sure that we can see the standards are being met. And there's a lot of nuances in this workout, so those need to be like automatic. Like she can't have a hesitation or even a blunder, like which movement she needs to go to and what the standard is. So we need to rehearse that a few times to make sure we get it right on the first time around. But she seems pretty calm and ready, and she's eating a snack. So yeah, we're gonna have fun.
What are you eating?
Gobble squeeze.
Do you normally pound one of those before a workout?
Yeah, that, fruit snack, something sugary.
Let's do like a very chill walkthrough of
Okay.
like 1 rep, just so we get the transitions, and then you're breathing, and then we'll do a sport specific interval or 2. All right?
Can I do a sub scat, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that would help.
Forward through transitions, because you're going to be, every time you change movement, you're a little fresh. So getting right onto a first set, and then if you need to rest after that set, taking the rest inside of the set.
Yeah.
Why are you doing the Last Chance qualifier?
Why? I just want to give it my all. I don't want to look back and regret, oh, I should have, or at least tried, you know. Last chance.
How's she doing?
Good. This is, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're on Sunday, so day 4. Last night we decided to redo the clean and jerk double under workout because we looked at some of the scores coming in and just knew she had to make up a big gap on that if she wanted to even have a shot of qualifying. And so we came in here around 6 p.m. last night, and yeah, I mean, she crushed it. Like, I was thinking maybe 20 seconds would be great, and she improved by 51 seconds on that workout, which put her in the position she's in right now, just tied for second. But there's a pretty big point gap between first and her and Kyra, so it's still going to take a little bit of help to qualify. And some girls didn't submit scores, so it's only field of 15 now. And we'll see if everybody submits scores on the second day. You know, the bottom of the leaderboard, there might not really be an incentive to finish the competition, or definitely not redo anything. So it's probably going to come down to a little.
What's the ideal scenario? People deciding to do second day or not?
Definitely.
Deciding to do it?
You need to create space between her and the first place person by like a fair amount of spots. So they're doing 1 point per placement. So right now I think she has 19 points, and I think first place is maybe 12. So it's 7. That's 7 positions she has to make up ground on.
She told me she's going to redo one tonight.
Yeah, we're going to redo the wall ball legless tonight, probably pretty late. So we did that yesterday to start the day, and it went okay. But yeah, the tie break on that's going to be a huge deal. So even if we get the same score, if she can improve her tie break.
I just want to be a dog. Yeah, everyone feeds me my meals. I get to chew on some toys. Get a walk. All right. Lydia Fish, workout number 5, done at Training Think Tank CrossFit affiliate. My head judge is Chris Konjeski, and my floor judge is Perrin Bear. Workout 5. All right, let's show you what we got.
Date and time.
And the local date and time is
Okay, let's start the list of measurements.
This is the worst part. Just let me go. Release the beast.
1, go. 1, 1, 2, 3, 40. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go, Fish.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14, 15, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Come on now, you got it, you got it.
Right back on it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 23, 24, 25, 26. Good, smart.
Right back on. Let's go. Come on.
You look good, you look good.
28, 29, 30.
I have to make a decision on the fly. Those last 8 would have been sketch, so I had to break it up. I'm glad I did, but yeah, can't repeat that overhead squat. That last overhead squat.
You won it?
Yeah.
The one you failed, you won? No way.
I was like, gosh dang it, I just lost the workout there. I don't know how. So we had to submit the first 3 by last night, and I had done all of them. My ring muscle up workout was 9, 12, 15 ring muscle up overhead squat. And I went into the weekend, before I started that workout, I was like, I do not want to feel like, oh, I should have gone a little bit faster. I didn't pace that, whatever. And I failed my last overhead squat. Like, I wanted it so bad, but my body just kind of crumbled under me. So I was happy because I didn't have that feeling of, oh, I paced it, because I was like, I've reached my limit, I found my limit, I'm learning to fail. And then I did workout 1, which was double unders, clean and jerks, and it was like moderate weight. And those workouts that are moderate weight, I always tend to overpace. Like, that was my ability type thing, and I finished it, and I was like, that was good, but like, I didn't feel like, okay, that was me fighting for a game spot like I felt on the ring muscle workout. So I ended up redoing that one last night, and I got so much better, and I like pushed myself and I peed my pants on the double under, so I was like, I fought for my game spot on that workout. And then the middle workout was row, burpee, dumbbell, and I know that was not my best performance, but at that point you can't redo all the workouts, you know, so I had to kind of decide to take a hit on that workout knowing I didn't really pace it correctly. So now we have 2 left.
So you have 1 left.
Well, one more. Yeah. Yep. 2 more that are due
So
though.
what do you tell me about the workout tonight?
I'm just gonna send it. I'm going for it. It's 100 wall balls, max legless rope climb. So I'm hoping I feel like I did after the clean and jerk workout. Don't quite fail, but feel like it was my absolute best.
I've got a dog jumping on me. Ah! Little monster.
Ricky! Is that good?
What time are you going?
We'll see. Probably late. When I have to do it, no turning
Before
around.
Taco Bell closes?
Is at 2 a.m. Well, scores are due at 2:59 a.m., so maybe like 2:13 a.m.
Gordita Crunch, baby!
I've never been to Taco Bell.
Ever?
Never. I've been to Taco John's when I was a little kid.
Can we celebrate with Taco Bell tonight?
People say it makes you shit yourself, so.
Well, you've already peed yourself.
Just a little bit.
Where have y'all been since last season? I think everybody remembers the moment at Syndicate where you pushed through, what was it, overhead squats?
It was the snatch ladder.
Snatch
in
ladder.
the final, it was a 10-8-6-4-2 rep scheme, and it ended at 175, which I had only hit one time in training. So it was kind of a toss-up if I could hit it for 2 or not. And I got to be in the final heat of all the girls, so, you know, they had all finished, and everyone was watching me, and it was just electric.
Were you kind of surprised that both of y'all, that moment kind of like was like a moment? It seemed like people really latched onto that one. And very rarely is it like, do those kind of moments happen? You have like Fusile or however you say that at the Capitol.
Yep.
But like very rarely, unless it's like a winning moment, does like a moment become like big where people are like, oh, that was sick.
I feel like I was so in the moment of what was going on, I wasn't paying attention to really anything. I mean, I definitely noticed there was a lot of attention, but she was the last one on the competition floor. The important part about that was her being in that heat. I mean, that event wasn't going to be strong for her on paper, but I think her earning her way into that final heat to create that situation for her, that amount of pressure on the big stage with all those people around, I actually think was a pivotal moment in her athletic career, and I'm really glad it happened that way.
How did you feel after that? Or during?
I felt like I did drugs. I've never done drugs.
You wouldn't even know.
I know. But if I had to guess what it felt like, probably like that. Yeah.
So where did that wrap up the season for you guys?
I mean, we debrief after every competition, and there was going to be a fair amount of time for her to have a proper off season until what our next target was, which was, I think, Crash Crucible. And we just tried to take everything, what we learned from that competition, and improve upon that in her next training progressions. And so we actually had a nice chunk of time to develop strength and back off the CrossFit. But I mean, it's really been, outside of some small details, the major hole for you has been strength. And it's like, endurance, especially in that type of workout. Even heavy Isabel this year was very similar, and she's made a lot of improvements, but it still kind of need to move the needle.
You have to sign in?
Complete. I'm buying a no-go.
Oh.
Bro, dude, we played some game. We played some games We had a 4-stack going. We played put some good Halo.
Platinum ski mask 1.
Plat, baby. I'm working my way up to Plat 2 arena, ranked.
Who all played?
Supreme Nicholas, whatever Adam Rogers is running as these days, and Barry the Rose, Abdo. We were locked
No
in.
Max today? No Paper Street Coffee Gabe?
It would have been cooler if it was at like 1 a.m. I would do that too. Something I would do.
What's the latest you worked out?
Probably like after a work shift, so like getting into the midnight time.
Oh yeah. What are you doing for work right now?
I'm waitressing at a supper club.
At a supper club?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
it's a Midwestern thing. It's like, you know, you get an old fashioned there. We have a salad bar, and we have like steak, seafoods, pastas. Yeah,
So it's just a restaurant?
it's just a restaurant. Yeah. But we all have like live music. It's on the lake. I guess there's an entertainment aspect as well.
How much do you make in tips per night?
It really depends how many servers we have on, what cut you are. Some nights I'll go in and make no money because we get $2.33 an hour. So we only make based off our tips.
Give me your best night and your worst night.
Okay, my best night has been, I make cash tips and card tips. I have made $505 on card.
Wait,
And
from one tipper?
oh no,
Oh,
this
the
is
whole night.
yeah,
Oh,
whole
yeah.
night. Like accumulative on credit card tips. And then in cash that night I made like 128, so over 600. And my worst night just happened the other day.
What was that?
I went in and served one table. I'd work outside and it started raining. So I got a $10 tip. 10% of that goes to the bar too. So yeah, that's all right.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I used to throw javelin.
Sick dude.
What's that? Sport? Fencing?
Jousting?
Is fencing?
Did you really?
Yeah,
Why?
in college. I just.
Wait, is that an Asian thing? Oh.
Has nothing to. No. I ran track. I walked into my college track team. And then junior year at practice, I like picked up a javelin. I just threw it. And the javelin coach was like, "Do you want to throw?"
Like a little movie? He was
No.
just propped up like,
No,
oh,
seriously.
you're my new protege.
And then I made conference finals my senior year. I didn't really know what I was doing. But I think it's because I played softball like most of my life, so I had a good arm.
What's your best jab?
I would have to look it up. I could probably find it. Not that impressive. I'm pretty small for a javelin throw.
You feel like you and Perrin jive well because y'all are the same height?
Lydia?
I mean, you and Lydia?
She is a little bit taller than me. Maybe.
How did you start coaching her?
I remember an inquiry came through I was talking to Max about, and I think her parents maybe reached out to the organization on her behalf, because she was still maybe 18 at the time, 18 or 19, and said that she was interested in moving on site and wants to be competitive, and they wanted to come down and visit. And I remember she came down with her parents, and I watched her train. Travis was doing Rogue Invitational qualifiers, and I was like, hey, jump in on some of these. And she did really well. And she was smaller than she is now and super petite, but you could just tell, like, the way she moved, how competitive she was, but in a very mindful way, very methodical. Yeah, and I could tell right from just watching her for those few days. I was like, this girl's gonna be good. And we had a conversation, I think, with her. I don't remember if she was in there, definitely with her parents and Max. And it sounded like she was pretty committed to coming and moving on site and just learning. And next thing you know, a few months later, she was living with me. So that was 2022. Hey, sit. Nope, that's not sitting. Ricky, come. Ricky?
So have you always just done restaurants?
Well, done an ice cream shop, nannied. Yeah, I think that's it.
And are you trying to get out of that? Like, you want to be a pro athlete, or?
Yes and no. I love the restaurant industry. So, I don't think I could ever fully step away from it.
Why does it have you hooked?
Just that high of like, it can be a shit show and you just have to like go with it and pretend nothing is wrong, even though there's like kitchens backed up, bars backed up, we're running out of stuff, like you need to go downstairs and get ice, restock this, that, like tables are mad at you, but it's just like a fun game.
How many rope climbs did you get last time?
7. I blew up. Rep 5 was sketch. And then I'd rest like a minute.
How were the wall balls?
They're just annoying.
Airplane mode, dog?
Airplane mode and DND.
Have you ever had one time where you messed up? What happened?
Like my phone ran out of storage or something, and the video stopped. Like the volume button got
qualifier?
pressed.
What was it?
Probably just the open.
Just the open.
I didn't realize it till I already had started my drive home, and it was like a 7-hour drive, and I needed to stop 2 times for gas, or at least 1 time for gas. Anyways, I made it just in time. I called a bunch of people. I'm like, hey, set this up at home. Like, I need you guys to be ready. Got out of the car, started.
Hold on. So now it makes sense why you flew all the way out here for this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You didn't want to be responsible for setting anything up.
2006, June 15th, Sunday. Okay.
And here's my backup judge, Richard Kondeski.
I'm ready.
The 7th one didn't look like
No, I know
easy.
it wasn't easy.
So shortening rest, like
Right.
in order to get another one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would have. So what if if we shortened the rest and you failed 7 and you didn't even get 7?
Right.
You
That
wouldn't have had
would've been
enough time to dry it again.
Yeah. I think it's fine. It's just like I wanted to fight for that one, but I didn't have it.
Oh no, we didn't have enough time.
Yeah.
You fought.
I thought we were gonna
I
have
did
enough
too,
time.
and then I was thinking to myself, we did the math wrong somewhere.
I must have.
Because I was like, I have 3 more to try to get in this minute, so I'm like, somewhere I messed up. It's fine, it's part of it. I mean, we tried. I tried to stay disciplined, which I was in the beginning.
That's a wrap on the LCQ.
Done. See you
Now
on the
what?
other
Now
side
you
of
play
the
the waiting
loop.
game?
Yep, till 3 a.m.
You think you'll be able to sleep tonight?
No.
You think
But yeah, I will.
Will you wake up and check it?
Like you have this subconscious alarm in your body. Like even last night, I just somehow woke up and of course it's 3 a.m. I'm like, okay, I gotta check. So, yeah,
Same thing
did what I
tonight.
could.
I mean, that was better. The tiebreak was better, but she tied her rope climb score, and that was the primary goal. But what we really wanted was 8 rope climbs, and we thought we did the math correctly to get her there to give her enough time. And she calculated the time it took for her to do the rope climb plus the rest, so we were off by like a lot. And she even I kind of noticed it. I'm like, she's resting a lot. This feels really long. And her too. She wanted to go up, but we just kind of trusted the plan. The plan was not good.
Who messed this up? Did you do the math or did
No,
she do the
she
math?
did the math.
Oh.
I asked her to do the math, and she did it. So
Lesson learned.
When are we coming back? I left the tape out.
it's not.
I mean, I would do it
finalized.
again.
You would.
Yeah, dude, you got nothing less to lose. It's the last one.
We would have to come back at like 11, 12. 11 p.m. 12. All right. We might. We'll see how she feels. That
means we gotta wait on
crazy.
margaritas, but whatever.
Yeah, that means she will have done it 3 times in like 24 hours or something. It's fun.
Sounds like Perrin.
Yeah, I have done that before.
All right, well, I'm going to go home and let my dog out, but if y'all end up doing this, text or call me,
Okay.
and I'll come back up here.
All right.
We're doing it for real this time.
How old were you standing there?
Right. Told you it'd be cooler if it was later.
Hold on, here's the real question, though. We going to Taco Bell after this?
Sure. Is it open?
That's the great thing about Taco Bell.
Oh.
Never.
Did you watch me and Chris play Halo?
I heard.
Dude, we tore it up.
That's what he
That's
said.
like the best Halo I've played in my life. So that's a good sign.
Okay.
That's a good sign.
We tore victory from the jaws of defeat. It was awesome.
So I wrote down all my split times of when I jumped up on the rope, and I thought I was calculating like my rest when I got off of the rope, but I actually calculated the time I jumped up for each rope climb. So anyways, I thought I was resting like 22 seconds, but I was really resting like 17 seconds, however long it took me to rope climb. I had to add that in. I just paced it way off, and we got to like 6 minutes, and I still had 3 more to do. So, yeah.
So you knew while you were doing it that you had something
Well,
was
I
off.
looked at the clock, and I was like, what did I do wrong? And then after I finished, it kind of clicked. Rookie mistake. Oh, I messed up because you're videoing it.
Are you a bunny ears person, or do you do the around the tree?
I do around, yeah. Jack chases Joe around the tree through the hole. Something like that. Bless you. Bless you.
Is this the same outfit?
I didn't change. I literally sat on the couch and pondered my life choices.
I don't even know why I'm reading over this. This is the 3rd time we're doing it.
Learn anything new?
I don't know.
Can anyone hear me? Over. Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in her, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number 1 out the 2, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate to struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys.
I mean, so what would it mean, like, if you did qualify for the games?
It would be kind of a dream come true. I feel like back in 2021, when I kind of first started CrossFit, I always set that goal, and then would get a little bit closer, and then, they would cut the field down. Get a little bit closer, cut the field down again, and just kind of felt far off. So it's hard to stay committed and stay in it and still want it. But if I could, it would probably make my 2021 self very, very excited.
It's more than a feeling. More than a feeling. When I hear that old song they used to play, and I begin dreaming. More than a feeling. Till I see Marianne walk
You came out with fire. I wasn't here to fuck around. I'm like, the whole time, I did 41 wall balls at one time.
I know.
I was so in the zone.
I was like, did I miscount?
No, I just like zoned out so hard.
I almost wanted to ask you because I was like, do we need to do an extra
No.
one? Okay.
I zoned out so hard, and then I was like, I'm just gonna stick with 10s at this point, and then I only have a set of 9.
Yeah,
My
no,
last
it was
set.
great.
But I was
That
like,
was wild.
the positive talk I had in those last 3, I've never done that.
You just
I'm
leveled
usually
up.
especially jumping up to the last one. I was like, I trust you. I trust you. Because ending on a fail last time, it's so easy to think like, what if that happens again? But I didn't let that worm get in my head.
So you think you'll be up late?
Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep till like 3:30.
Aaron, you staying up with her?
Probably. Or I'll take a nap, wake back up.
Chris, you staying up with them?
Yeah, I'll play Halo.
That was nuts.
You got any photos?
Go fish.
Let's see. You got any Milligans?
Go fish.
You got any Littlewoods?